my channel. In my previous video, I've already covered question 1 until question 10 of the Pahang 2020 paper 1 paper. So what do you think about it? Easy or difficult? Let me know in the comments below, okay? In today's video, I'm going to cover question 11 until question 15. Let's begin with question 11. Now let's look at question number 11. This chapter is under progression. So in an arithmetic progression, which is AP, the common difference is -5, which means that the D is equals to -5. So given the sum of the first 10 terms of progression is 45, which means that S10 is equals to 45. So find the first term of the progression. So first term is A. And find the seventh term of the progression. So which means that you have to find T7. So for this, we're going to use the two formulas, okay? So for A, we're going to use Sn formula, and for B, we're going to use the Tn formula, okay? So Sn stands for the sum of the first n terms. Okay, so the formula is n over 2 bracket 2a plus n minus 1d, then close bracket. Okay, and for Tn stands for the nth term. So Tn is a plus n minus 1d. Okay, so later we're going to use these two formulas to find the answers. Okay, let's solve for A first. Okay, so for A, the first n term. So for this, it's given that S10 is equals to 45. Okay, which means we're going to use that. So S10 is equals to 45. Okay, and we know that S10, the formula is, we're going to use this. Okay, so I'm going to substitute the 10 over here and 10 here. Okay, and then the A we don't know. A is unknown. That is what you're going to find. Okay, and then the D is -5. So later I'm going to sub it into the D. Okay, so let's solve this. So 10 over 2, and then 2A plus, so 10 minus 1 is 9. So 9, and then times with -5. Then close bracket equals to 45. Okay, and then we can cancel off this one. So we get 5. So the 5 we move over to the right hand side. So 45 divided by 5 is 9. Okay, so this one we expand 2a minus 45. Okay, so 2a is equals to, so 45 plus 9 is 54. So a is 54 divided by 2 is 27. So that is the answer. Okay, so now let's solve for B. So find the seventh term of the progression. Okay, find the seventh term. So T7 is equals to A plus, so 7 minus 1 is 6. So 6D. Okay, so now since we have gotten the value of A and D, we can straight away sub it in. So A is 27, and then plus, so D is -5. Okay, so now let's solve this. So 27 minus 30, and the answer is -3. So that's the answer. Let's look at question number 12. So this question is under progression, which is about recurring decimal number. So for this, they will give you a recurring decimal number. Okay, you can see the pattern, it keeps on repeating. Some of the digits keep on repeating. And then we have to express the number in fraction, okay, and in its simplest form. So now let's look at the question. They give you 0.354545454. It means that you see the pattern, 54 keeps on repeating. Okay, so now let's solve this. So 0.3545454, okay, dot, so equals, so we're going to separate it, so 0.3, okay, separate it out because it's not part of the progression, so plus 0.054, okay, 5454, dot, okay, and then the next step is 0.3, and then we're going to separate it, 0.054, and plus 0.00054, okay, and so on. Okay, now, okay, this 0.3, we change it to fraction. So it becomes 3 over 10. Okay, and then plus, okay, for the next one, it's actually a sequence. Okay, so we're going to sub into the formula A over 1 minus R. So this is actually the formula for the sum to infinity. Okay, so for this, I'm going to do a side working to find the A and the R. So the A will be the first term. So this one will be the progression. Okay, so this will be the A. Okay, this will be the T2. Okay, so A is 0.054. Okay, then next is to find the R. So R is T2 over T1. T1 is A. Okay, so T2 is 0.00054 over T1 is 0.054. Okay, so when we use the calculator to calculate, So 0.00054 divided by 0.054, so we get 0.01. Okay, so it's 0.01. Okay, so now we're going to substitute the values of A and R into the formula. Okay, so equals to, so 3 over 10, then plus, so A is 0.054, okay, over 1 minus, so R is 0.01, okay, 0.01, so equals, so this 3 over 10 plus 0.054 over, so 1 minus 0.01 is 0.99, okay, so now let's use the calculator and calculate. Okay, so I bring down 3 over 10 plus, okay, 0.054 divided by 0.99, so we'll get 3 over 55, okay, so 3 over 55, and then we plus them together, so 3 over 10 plus 3 over 55, and see what we'll get. Okay, 3 over 55 plus 3 over 10, so we get 39 over 110, so 39 over 110. Okay, so if you want to calculate, if you want to double check to see whether you get back the recurring decimal number or not, you just divide. So 39 divided by 110, so we get 0.3545454. Okay, so that's the answer. Okay, let's look at this question, question 13. So this question is under the chapter statistics. So find a set of 5 possible positive integers that have the mode 5. Mode means the highest frequency. Okay, median 6 means the number in the middle is 6. And mean is 7. So mean means the average, which is the total divided by the number of data. So here we have 5 possible positive integers. Okay, it means that there will be 5 numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, and then they say the median is 6. So which means that the middle is 6. Okay, and the mean is 7. So mean is if this is 6, which means, and the mode is 5, okay, so the number which is less than 6 is 5, which means that there will be 2 5s. Okay, so now we already know 3 digits, but we don't know the last 2 digits. So I'm going to label it as X and Y. Okay, so now I'm going to use the mean formula. Okay, so mean is the total 5 plus 5 plus 6 plus X plus Y. Okay, and then over the number of data, which is 5, and is equals to 7. Okay, why I do this? Because I want to know what is the total X plus Y. Okay, so this is 16 plus X plus Y, and is equals to, so this 5 I bring over to the right. Okay, so we times together. 7 times 5 is 35. Okay, so X plus Y is equals to 35 minus 16 is 19. Okay, which means that X plus Y will be 19. Okay, so now let's find what are the 5 possible positive integers. Okay, so it can be 5, 5, okay, 5, 5, 6. Okay, then the two numbers. Okay, let's say if the next one is 7. Okay, so 19 minus 7, here will be 12. Okay, why? Because these two add up must be 19. Okay, so this can be the answer. Or it can also be 5, 5, 6. Okay, if this is 8, so therefore 19 minus 8 is 11. Okay, why? Because when I add up these two numbers, it's also 19. Okay, or 5, 5, 6. Okay, so let's say this is 9. Okay, so 19 minus 9 is 10. So this one add together is also 19. Okay, so in your answer, you just choose one of the combination, okay, and then that will be the answer. Okay, now let's look at question number 14. So table 1 shows a cumulative frequency distribution of marks for 30 students in a mathematics test. So 30 students will be the total number of students. Okay, then they give you a table which is marks and number of students. And then Encik Hanif, the subject teacher, intends to give a reward to the top 15 students. So top 15 students. So those students who achieve the minimum mark in the top 15 placing will be considered to receive the reward. So Eric obtains 24 marks. So does Eric qualify to be considered to receive the reward? give your reason, and this is 4 marks. Okay, so for this, I'm going to use the median formula, but before that, I'm going to draw a table, okay, so that it's easy for me to find the values to put into the formula. Okay, so let's draw. I'm going to draw a table. Okay, and then this will be the title, and then we need to draw another 5 more rows. So 1, and after that I draw 4 more here. And I need 4 columns. Okay, so here will be 4 columns, and then after that we label the title. Okay, so the title for the first one is marks. So less than 10, it means that from 0 to 9. Okay, less than 20, so it means that from 10 to 19. So next is 20 to 29. Next is 30 to 39. Next one is 40 to 49. Okay, so the next one is, I'm going to write down the lower boundary. So lower boundary for the first one is 0. Okay, then the next one is 9 plus 10 divided by 2 will get 9.5. The next one is 19 plus 20 divided by 2 will get 19.5. Then 29.5. And then 39.5. Okay, and next I'm going to find the frequency. So to find the frequency, the first one will be 5. Okay, and then the next one I'm going to use 9 minus 5. 9 minus 5 is 4. Okay, and then the next one will be 21 minus 9. Okay, which is 12. And then 28 minus 21, we get 7. And then 30 minus 28, we get 2. Okay, so next we're going to find the cumulative frequency. Okay, so for this, I'm going to use 5. That's the first one. And after the next one will be 5 plus 4 is 9. Then 9 plus 12 is 21. Okay, 21 plus 7 is 28. And 28 plus 2 is 30. Okay, and the last one is always the same as the total, which is 30 students. Okay, and it's actually same as this. You see or not? It's actually the same. Okay? Okay, so next I'm going to substitute into the median formula. So we're going to use the median formula. Okay, so median, okay, is actually L plus, okay, you have to memorize the formula, even though formula is given, but it's better to memorize so that you know what you're going to do, okay, and you know how to apply into the question. So half N is a total, okay, so minus cumulative frequency before the median class, and over FM. FM will be the frequency of the median class, then C, okay, times with C. C will be the size of the class. Okay, so now let's find out, okay, where is the median class. So you see here we got 30 students. So the median is 30 divided by 2 is 15, right? Okay, so 15 is in which class? So here 5 plus 4, 12, 15 is around here. So this will be the median class. Okay, so L will be this. Okay, L for in the formula, this L is 19.5. Okay, that will be the lower boundary of the median class. Okay, then N, this is N. N is 30. Okay, and then F, capital F, cumulative frequency before the median class is, so here we have this one, 9. Okay, cumulative frequency before the median class is 9. And then FM, FM is the frequency of the median class, which is actually 12. Okay, so this is, I'm going to write here, FM. Okay, and then C will be the size of the class. Do you know how to find the size of the class? So to find the size of the class, you need to use the upper boundary minus lower boundary. So C is equals to, let's say I use the second row. Okay, so the upper boundary is 19.5 minus the lower boundary is 9.5. Okay, so 19.5 minus 9.5 is 10. Okay, so now I have all these values already. I'm going to substitute into the median formula. So L is 19.5, okay, plus, and then half. So N is 30. Okay, then minus, okay, this one I'm going to write in square bracket. Okay, like that, yeah. So minus, so cumulative frequency is 9, then over, okay, FM is 12, and then C is 10. Okay, then we use the calculator and we calculate, yeah. Okay, let's use the calculator. So here, Okay, half times 30 is 15. So 15, we solve the one inside the bracket first, okay? So minus 9, and then equals, and then divided by 12. And then after that, we times with 10. And then after that, we plus with 19.5. Okay, let's see what we'll get. Okay, let's see whether Eric qualified to get the reward or not. Okay, so if it's more than the median, then he will get a reward. Okay, let's see, because Eric got 24. Okay, 24 marks. So we want to change to decimal. Hiya, it's 24.5. Okay, so Eric got less than 24.5, which means that Eric does not qualify to get the reward. Okay, so the answer is 24.5. Okay, so equals, so 24.5 marks. So we're going to write a statement. Okay, so therefore Eric doesn't qualify, okay, because his marks, okay, which is 24, is less than 24.5. That's it. Okay? Let's look at question number 15. So this is under differentiation. So diagram 4 shows a conical container of diameter 0.8 meters and height 0.6 meters. So water is poured into the container at a constant rate of p meter cube per second. So calculate the value of p given the rate of change of the height of the water level is 0.1 meter per second at the instant when the height of the water level is 0.227 meters. And they give you the volume of the cone formula, okay, 1/3 of pi r square h, and this is 4 marks. Okay, so now let's look at the information that they give you in the question. So diameter is 0.8. Okay, 0.8 is stated in the diagram. So this will be the radius. Okay, so the radius will be 0.4. So this is 90 degrees, and the height is 0.6. Okay, and then for the water level, let's say this is R, and then this will be the H. Okay, so what else did it give? So water in the container is poured. Okay, so this is dV dt. Okay, this dV dt. Okay, which is P. And then calculate the value of P given the rate of change of. Okay, so this is dH dt. So dH, because it's change of height. Change of height means dH. And then rate means is dt. Okay, rate means dt. So this is 0.1. Okay, when the height of the water level is 0.27, which means that height is the H is 0.27. Okay, so now we have to find, because the formula for the cone, there are two unknowns on the right, which is R and H. We cannot differentiate if there are two unknowns on the right hand side, right? So which means that I have to substitute. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the ratio method, okay, to find R in terms of H. Okay, so here from the diagram, so I'm going to use R over 0.4 and it's equals to H over 0.6. Okay, so we're going to find R in terms of H. So R is equals to, so 0.4 over 0.6 H. Okay, and then we simplify this, we'll get 2 over 3H. So now I'm going to substitute this into the volume formula. Okay, so volume is 1/3 of pi r square h. Okay, so I'm going to substitute. Okay, I'm going to substitute this into here. Okay, so now let's do it. So equals to 1/3 of pi. Okay, so r is r has become 2 over 3 h holding square times h. Okay, so now let's solve this. 1/3 of pi, and this is 4 over 9 h square times h will be h cubed. Okay, so now we have this already. It will be 4 over 27 pi h cubed. Okay, so next is I'm going to find dV dH. Okay, so I'm going to use this space. Okay, dV dH here, dV dH. Okay, so it will be this 3 bring down, so you get 12 over 27 pi h square. Okay, the power you have to minus 1. Okay, and then what can you do is, okay, simplify the 12 over 27. So top and bottom can be divided by 3. So it becomes 4 over 9 pi h square. Okay, so now you see what they want. They want you to find P. Okay, P is dv dt. Okay, let's find dv dt. Okay, so we create a formula. So dv on top, then times dt at the bottom. Okay, what's the other unknown that you see in the question? H, right? So therefore, this will be dh, and this will be dh. Okay, so dv dh, just now we gotten here already, 4 over 9 pi, okay, h square times dh dt is 0.1. It's stated in the question. So 0.1, okay? So next, I'm going to substitute the h value, which is 0.27, is also stated in the question. Okay, so 4 over 9, okay? So pi h square, h is 0.27 holding square times with 0.1. Okay, so what you get? So we use the calculator and calculate. Okay, calculate. So 0.27 square, and then times with 4 over 9, and then times with 0.1. So we get 0.003. Okay, I'm going to write it down. So 0.00324 pi. Okay, so if you want to change everything without the pi, so we just times 22 over 7. So times 22 over 7. So we'll get 0.01018. Okay, 0.01018. And this is the value of P, because P is dv dt. Well, that's it. 5 questions for today. So remember to stay tuned to my next video, which is part 4 of 5, okay, from question 16 to question 20, coming up very, very soon. Remember to subscribe to my channel and also to click on the notification bell so that you don't miss out any of my latest videos. Till then, I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!